Okay, so I don't know what the hell I did, but my mic audio, but my headphone audio is just not working. So we're gonna be a bit delayed here because I cannot get this to work. So uh I'll be right back. Um, just hang tight there for a second. Ah, I fixed it. So for some reason I'm using wireless headphones this time around, and for some reason they broke. So or for some reason the audio broke or something. I don't know. Sorry for the vacuum cleaner in the background. We're doing stuff in the house right now, but yeah. So let's get started, I guess. I haven't streamed in a hot minute, so everything's kind of a bit discombobulated, as you can tell, considering how we are already late. Um, I gotta go get my this thing so I can see chat. I would have done this, set this all up earlier, but yeah. Please let me know if audio is too high or something like that, because I don't know. All my stuff has been reset and stuff, so I wouldn't really know. Boom, doom, 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 doom. Aha, I see it's doing that thing again. Oh, why do live stuff? Oh, goddamn. Okay, yeah. Train Simulator does this thing now where it will like not pull up the game properly, and it will crash while it's loading up the game. There we go. That's what I want to see. Okay. God, I'm afraid that I'm just gonna pop up in it and it's gonna not work. Live, live stream live. Yes? Question mark? No. Everything was going horribly wrong. This is some certified balagana right here. Okay. Do. Oh, live. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Link, paste that bad boy in there. Go, send it, post it out. Boom. Okay. Woo! That was dumb. Okay. Okay, here we are. Hello. Properly this time. We're gonna be driving 777. We're gonna be driving 777 in Train Simulator. We are already almost 5 minutes late, but we were having some technical issues there. It's this one, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. And yeah, so we're just gonna be going about it, doing some things, saying some stuff. A bunch has happened since last time I streamed, so we're gonna go about that. How about we? So yeah. Hello, everyone. What has happened since last I was here? Um, oh yeah, so I was planning on pulling up a picture of you guys so you can see, but if you already follow me on Instagram, you've already seen it well enough. Okay. What? Huh? Huh? Okay, that's not good. Oh my god. I stopped using Train Simulator for a week and the mods have already killed themselves. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean the game crashed? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, let's try again. Let's try again. You know what? When at first you don't succeed, try again, god damn it. Alright, I'm gonna be missing a lot of what's happening in chat right now because I'm currently trying to tackle Train Simulator from behind. Damn it. What the hell? Hold on, let's just see if this works. Yeah, TS is going to absolute crap right now. Train Simulator is being a complete buffoon right now. Oh, wait, oh, wait, hold on, wait, hold on, wait. Oh, no, wait. PTC isn't turning on, that's great to see. Does that work? Okay, that's not turning on, even better. What? None of the keep... What is happening? What is happening? Ah! Yeah, I know we're at Solana, but we have bigger problems going on right now. What the hell? What is happening? Turn on PTC. Turn on PTC. Did they change the keybind? No, it's Shift P. Control P, Alt P. P, just P, no. What? What does that do? What am I pressing? Oh, okay, so that's the cab light. Well, yeah, I knew that. I want cast light. Oh, wait. Can I at least drive? Wait. We're gonna find this out today. We're gonna find this out together, guys. Can I actually drive the train properly? Oh my god. Woo! Okay. Things are happening. This is 785. Like a good few hours in the future, but let's see, guys. Let's see. Can we drive the train, even though PTC is quite literally broken? Oh. Wait. Aha! It works. Ah, okay. So we can drive the train. We can drive the train, so it works. We did it. PTC not working makes things realistic. Yeah, it does. Okay, so screw schedules, screw being like actually normal with stuff. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna drive. We're just driving, not even in real time. Cause I can't. I would turn this off, but I can't use PTC, and God knows I can actually. Screw it, we're gonna wing it, guys. We're gonna wing it. I'm not too familiar with the exact speeds on the route, but honestly, I'm just glad we can drive. What the hell was that? So, yeah, that's a great start to the stream. My computer audio broke. I didn't actually have a proper thumbnail or a background for the stream. Train simulator crashed while loading. Train simulator crashed when I went into the scenario, and PTC doesn't work. Okay, we are doing just wonderful today, and now I have to basically play on hard mode because I still am not familiar with the speeds too much. Anyway, now we can begin the usual stream banter of me yapping into a microphone for a good few people to hear. So last time I streamed was early March, so this is some things have happened. First of which was my hair. So it happened yesterday. I decided my hair has been an absolute mess recently. Like, it has been awful to deal with, and just trying to get it clean, trying to do everything with it possible. I'm not in shape to do everything with it. Has been an absolute mess, and I decided that instead of trying to fix it in the state that it was, I'm just going to cut it all off and start over and regrow it. So the next 5008 show episode is going to be a bit weird. I'm just going to say 785 click Cardiff. The next 5008 show episode is going to be pretty weird. I'm probably going to work it into a script somehow, but yeah, that's going to be pretty jarring to see me with suddenly no hair. I'll say this much: I look stupid. I look so dumb. I look like some kind of budget, like friggin' what's it called? I've been looking like some kind of budget thug. Like, I look like Frozone, but like Dollar Tree Frozone. Like, it's not pretty. It's not pretty, guys. Bell. But yeah, that's been how that's going. Elsewhere wise, I got hired at SeaWorld. Well, not SeaWorld. 5008 from Wish. I got hired at a Sesame Place, San Diego. Not saying what position I'm in because I don't want people going to Sesame Place just to see me. Amtrak 785 Clear Swami. There is no signal there. Yay. But yeah, I got hired there, and I'll say this much: getting hired anywhere was the most stupid process ever. Cause like, doesn't matter where you go these days, everyone is using AI. Like, it is the most arduous thing ever, because you don't talk to a person. If you apply for anything online, you aren't talking to a person until you've been hired. So essentially, you're just up to robots that have been programmed to just go for anything notable. And since I have no prior job experience, just volunteer work, it makes me very undesirable. So I was looking for 6 months, and here's the funny part: I only went to 2 job interviews in that 6 months. The first one was for Belmont Park, and it wasn't like most people, when they hear job interview, they think it's like some kind of one-on-one in a quiet, nice spaced off room. No, for this one, it was like 4 people in a room of a bunch of other people who are all also doing job interviews, all being interviewed by one person, and it was a mess. Did not get hired for that one, mainly because I cannot. I wasn't very good at composing myself and saying who I was at the time, and just in general, I kind of sucked at explaining my resume, and my resume sucked at the time, so it was a mess entirely. But after that, I tried just choosing. I just started like in around April. I just stopped caring, and I just started throwing out like just applications to literally anything I could find. Got none of them, by the way. Um, Partly because of the same reasons I mentioned, and also because for a lot of them, I just applied and then didn't do anything extra, which obviously means you're not going to get hired. Pro tip for anyone, be sure you actually, like, if you apply for something, be sure you chase them up as much as possible. It seems like you'd be a nagging, like, annoyance, but that's what they want. They really, really, really want to see that you actually want the job, because having 777 clear, 777, 785 clear, Ponto. They want to make sure they actually want the job and not just are there for what you're probably there for, which is you just want somewhere to work. But yeah, make sure you actually follow them up, email them 5 times a day, not actually, but like email them, do whatever you can, because chances are you're not going to get it if you just apply and then just eagerly wait like I did. But believe it or not, as soon as I went for Sesame Place, they had an actual physical interview that was actually one-on-one and not a chaotic space. And believe it or not, they asked 5 questions and then they were like, yeah, sure, we'll take you. Just like, it was the most just like, oh, it was that easy? Yeah, it was that easy. But yeah, that was that, really. Going through Poinsettia, yeah. If you notice the routes a bit different, I downloaded the new version of this mod. Again, if you haven't checked it out, you very well should. The peeps who made this worked pretty hard on it, and it's pretty good. Yeah. Gonna play Elmo, yeah. God, no, I could not do one of those freaking costume things. Ooh, 90. I could not do one of those costume things at all. I really couldn't. I'd be burning up. I can definitely act, but God, I could not keep it up all day. I really couldn't. Where are the signals? Just no signals. Okay, Amtrak, 785, clear, far. I need to touch up on my control points. Stream's pretty quiet today. Sad face. Viewership on the, just in general, the channel has been kind of recently, because I've just been kind of everywhere with stuff. A bunch of things have been happening, yada yada yada. New stuff has been happening outside of the channel. Trying to coordinate a bunch of stuff. It's not been easy trying to keep this channel up, so naturally some stuff has been suffering. And hopefully when this new series releases, I can take a big old break, because it's going to take up all upload slots in the meantime, and recuperate myself and hopefully come back better, because everything's kind of been it's not, my channel's not been dying per se, it's just been slowing down, and it's not really something I like to be in. What's the worst train station for you? Damn, we're only going 80. The worst train station for me is probably gonna be that's a good question. I want to say Northridge, but I've never actually been to Northridge. I just really don't like the atmosphere of it whenever I go by it. It has a wooden wheelchair ramp. Like, it's not good. I guess a station that I just don't really like going to is probably would be like, oh, Salinas. I hate that station. It's homeless central. It's all run down. It sucks. I don't like Salinas, basically. Where should I rail fan in San Diego? It really, People have been asking me that a lot recently, and honestly, it really depends on what you want out of San Diego. Are we diverging? Please don't tell me we're diverging. Okay, good, we're not. We're going 92. Good lord, pay attention. But if you want, like, horn, lots of horn, Encinitas, not really Carlsbad anymore, unfortunately, and Sereno or Old Town. If you want cool shots, then Del Mar. Oh, Oceanside Bells, my favorite. And really, just, I don't know. Just do some research on the places, look at some rail fanning videos, and see what catches your eye. That's what I do whenever I'm going to a new spot. Oh, crap, I forgot to say all the control points for Carlsbad. Whatever. Amtrak 75, clear Escondido Junction. Extend arrow to Palm Springs to make sure new Metrolink line. Yeah, but you know they ain't gonna do that. They ain't got enough money for it. Sad face. And into Oceanside. This new version of this route is very good, I'll say. Also, these new track models are nice. Bells, bells, bells. God, I keep catching myself in the reflection and I cannot take myself seriously. I wish you could, like... is there, like... You know how in Minecraft bone meal makes things grow faster? Can we get that, but for, like, hair, please? Like... God, this thing needs to grow back now. Oh, there are the signals. They're only the 3-head ones. Whatever. Will ever watch trains north of Sacramento? I take it you mean in all directions north, like just past Sacramento? Yes. I want to go to the Pacific Northwest. I want to go to Truckee and places like Reno, etc., but that's to come at some point. I'm going to be going to Sacramento, hopefully, if I can get some time off for a week during the summer. Bell off. That's the quill. Thank you. But yeah, I will be going up there. And here we are at Oceanside. I forgot we have an ALP behind us. What the hell? This thing has sounds now. But it's only the cab car. Huh. Didn't know that. Whatever. Boop-a-doo-doo-doo. Oh, what's the last train station we're going to is Los Angeles. If we could go further north, I probably would have by now. Whatever whatever rail fan TRE. Yes, and I plan to at some point. When I'll do that, time will tell, but I want to at some point. It's called a wig. If I really do go to a wig, then I'll look even more stupid, but I don't know. Time is 12:24 in real life. Time here is 4:56. What station do you want to go to? I don't know if you mean in the game or in this, but in real life. My most wanted to go to station. I don't really have any left, honestly. I've gone to all the ones I want to go to. Holy crap, my microphone is about to fall off the table. Whoa. Oh, we can go? We can go. Okay. Track 785. Clear shell. Go. Go. Thank you. 69 to 3 really on 777 today? No. Well, I don't know, because with the San Clemente closure... Actually, wait, no, 69 to 3 is still in Beach Grove, is it not? I don't know, I haven't been checking on anything recently. Yeah, 69 to 3 is still out. Hello, the project, as it is called, as to not be revealed, will be coming out July, hopefully. Not April, but it's better than nothing. Come to Princeton Junction. I want to go to Princeton Junction. That's a spot I really want to go to if I ever go to the Northeast. Am I going to stop at San Clemente Pier? Yes. Should interurbans make a comeback? I forgot what those are. I have no idea. 777. Oh, I should probably rename the stream to something other than driving 777. I should also probably change the thumbnail from Train Sim World. There are a lot of things wrong with everything right now. Just bear with me, honestly. Also, oh my god, I just realized this channel name, the channel name of 5008 Creations is about to be, what, like 2 years old now. Damn. Track 785, clear fall breakout. When am I going to go to San Luis Obispo again? Later this summer, probably in August, when I do a whole loop around California. Would I go to Moore Park? Yes, in fact, I very much want to go to Moore Park because because as all SoCal Rail fans know, or all seasoned ones know, there's a certain guy who likes to pretend that station is his, and like he owns it. So I one day just want to like bring as many people I know over there, and rail fan there, just to annoy him, because I just want to be like that. I have the power to do it, and I'm gonna do it. Because, like, tangent here, but, like, if you act like you own a station or a part of a line, that is just stupid. like, you mean to tell me this public space that is actually owned by an agency who runs trains, you mean to tell me you want to say that's yours, and that station, if anyone comes there, you're gonna, like, what are you gonna do? Jump them? Like, I've seen that before. Freaking, there will be times where one of my friends will text me, like, a while back, a friend of mine texted me saying that he was trying to go to a spot somewhere in California, and a guy who acted like he owned that spot threatened to quote unquote jump him. That is stupid. First of all, he never did. Second of all, all the people saying that they're going to quote unquote jump you if they're coming to this spot pose literally no threat. The most they're gonna do is just walk up to you and yell at you for a few seconds and then go home, or just kind of look at you awkwardly for the rest of the day. Like if someone ever says they're gonna like I don't know all the modern slang these days, but like if someone ever says they're gonna like do something to you if you go to a spot, don't be worried. Don't be worried at all, because they're not going to do anything. And if they do if they do anything, most they're going to do is just like, I don't know, throw a towel at you or something. I don't know. Where was I going with that? I wasn't going anywhere with that. Basically, it just, gatekeeping a station is stupid, and I don't know why people do it, and it makes no sense to do it because, as I just stated there, I will go to the station that is being gatekept, and I will, in fact, bring as many people as I know, just to make said person who's gatekeeping said station annoyed. Anyway, back to chat. What happened to the 2 NorCal Dash 8s? 2051 doesn't have PTC. 2052 is just dead entirely. What if Coaster electrified and the SC44 became the SC44E? That would be cool. Doubt they'd do it. They're too broke for that, but probably would. Turn off the bell, damn it. Bell, off, thank you. How would I feel of a new Amtrak line between Philadelphia, well, no, and guess I'm not reading that question anymore. So there it goes. What's my favorite game? Ah! Oh my god, I'm going 94. Jeez, pay attention! Reading chat while also trying to drive a train is a lot harder than it looks. Or if you want to drive it properly, it's a lot harder than it looks. My favorite game is probably Planet Coaster. No, wait. Transport Fever 2, Planet Coaster 2, this, that's about it. I can't really think of anything more. Okay, now we're going underspeed. My god. Camp Pendleton's so annoying. How would you feel if a new Amtrak line between Philadelphia and something or other peninsula with a portion was electrified? I think, I don't know where that is, but, or I have a concept where that is, but any new electrification is good, and honestly, I think overhead is better because it has more options, but third rail is always good. What would happen if BNSF or another big company bought out Coaster? They can't technically buy out Coaster. In fact, if anything, NCTD actually Oh no! When the hell did that happen? Oh no! Wait, how long has my mic been cut out? Oh crap! Whoopsie daisies. Yeah, my microphone has this feature where if I click this little button on the front of it, it'll stop and it'll like cut out. It'll cut itself out. I accidentally pressed that with my shirt, Whoops. Oh God. Well, if I missed any questions that were asked there, then I sorry, but I'm not about to be bothered to go back up and read those. So just imagine your answers for yourself. Thanks. Anyway, updates on the Surfliner fleet. 2118's back and doing well again. 2112's back and doing kind of okay. 2109 died again. 2121, 2117 are still dead. That's about it. 100 got a new horn. That's it. Let's see what else we got here. Amtrak's getting some North Star equipment. Oh yeah, right. They are going to do that. I'd like to. I heard they're going to be getting some bi-levels, like some Bombardier bi-levels, and we'll finally be able to get the long lost dream of Amtrak getting Bombardier cars. That's going to be weird to see. I don't know what they're going to use it for, but that's going to be really weird to see. Opinions on the WMATA. I've never heard of that before. Hello. What's my favorite Surfliner cab car? 03. 03 on top, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Oh, Washington Metro. It's cool. I like it. I don't know too much about it, but all I know is it's good. A lot better than most metro systems. Will I ever watch trains in O-Town, north of Sacramento, south of Oregon border? Maybe, if I ever get over there. On a combination of the sound of a P42 and an ALC42 acceleration sound. That'd be interesting. You want to? Oh, it's okay. Another tangent. You want to know what I like? I like the sound of Surfliner Charger idling. Like well, not just specifically Surfliner, but any Charger built before, like any original Charger. So like Midwest, Surfliner, Cascades, all those ones, all the original ones for those. Their idling sound has this really cool like a really like cool like droning noise. Like that's all like high pitch and stuff, and I don't know why. Whenever it like lowers / raises in pitch, I just really like that sound. Something about that sound I just like. What date do I think it will come to San Luis Obispo? I don't know yet. It's a bit too far in the future, but all I know is it's gonna be like first week of August sometime. What's my favorite place to rail fan? I don't have a good answer for that anymore. I've really been everywhere with rail fanning recently. You could find me like literally anywhere. Honestly, it's less of a specific place and more of just a description. I'd say it would be like nature, mountain type thing. I never like too industrial anymore. Has to be natural looking. Can't be too bustling, but can't be too dead. Like, I'd say like San Luis Obispo, Simi Valley, Martinez, San Francisco Bay Trail, Del Mar. Del Mar's a bit bustly, but just that general feel. Oh, hey, hi CP Songs. How might it be going on this fine afternoon? What horn did Amtrak 100 get? I've never heard Amtrak 100 before. I don't know. Would I go to Moore Park in the Moore Park? Would I go to Metro Park in the Northeast? I feel like I've heard of that town before, but I don't remember any specifics about it. Poinsettia. Poinsettia is a good place to rail fan, but it's not like my favorite. Do I go rail fanning every day? Oh, no. I used to, way back when I was new to rail fanning, I used to go rail fanning every weekend, pretty much, but now I do it, like, once or twice a month. Not because I've lost the heart for going out rail fanning anymore, just I've rail fanned San Diego so much, and I live in South San Diego, so I physically can't really go anywhere else easily, that I just, like, rail fanning anywhere new is a trek that has to be done out, and yeah, basically I can't go anywhere else cool unless I really want to like. Well, what am I saying there? Basically, I only want to railfan new spots, but new spots are hard to get to, so I don't railfan much anymore. Will I ever get HO skill stuff? Yes, and I have some. I want to make like a little small like HO skill video at some point, but that's to come eventually. Is it 12:40 where I am? Yes, it is 12:40. I am in I am in Pacific Standard Time. What's my favorite cab car K5LA? 08 and 03. What scale are my chargers? HO. I only have HO scale chargers. I never really... Okay, here's a story. Here's a quick story. When I was a youngin', when I was a really wee little lad, my mom got me a bunch of N-scale trains. This was when I was like 5, 6, like 5, 6, 4, that general thing. When I was really young, basically. And, I cannot read that. 65. Okay. And, when's the 40? That's the 40. I was also really obsessed with train crashes when I was a kid. And that meant that when I was young, I would take these N-scale trains and I would tear them to pieces. Literal, like, $100, like, trains and locomotives gone in an instant. I would destroy them. And while I found enjoyment in them then, I now have, like, a bunch of, like, really rare small models that people would pay, like, hundreds of dollars for in a horrible condition because child me tore them up. So, if anyone watching this video ever has children and wants to get them model trains, please make sure you don't get them model trains until they understand how to take care of them. And also, if you're going to buy them when they're young, just make sure they don't have an obsession with train crashes. Am I in San Clemente? Yes, we're currently approaching San Clemente. 6908's on 794. Oh, fun. What's the furthest I've railfan from my hometown? Florida. The one train I caught when I went to Florida in 2023, the Silver Star. I forget exactly which train it was, but it was late in the day, and yeah, that's the farthest I've ever railfan from home. I want to go somewhere this summer, but I don't think it's gonna happen, especially now that I have work to attend, and yeah. I am going to do one trip this summer, but it's going to be around California. Also, oh my god, I braked way too hard there. How are we looking time-wise? Oh my god, we're still 4 minutes early into San Clemente. We could be going 1 mile per hour into the station. It would not make a difference. What state do you think has more train stations? California, New York? New York. Have I been to San Luis Obispo Railroad Museum? Yes, I have. They have a really cool copy of Train Simulator in there. Would be nice if they had any mods on it, but I don't know how much they want to try and do that. You got a shaved hair from 761. Nice. That's my key horn show. If you ever hear that, then that means I had some kind of influence. If you hear that horn show in any way, then that means I have some kind of influence over that horn, whether it be the person who's doing it or I'm the one blowing it. So, yeah, there's some fun little info for you there. Anyway, we are now at San Clemente, and I pulled in perfectly to that stop. Look at that. Damn it. Never mind, I didn't. But you know what? Doesn't matter. This station is way too small. Hello. Damn, wow. Didn't know Tico 17 was still giving people stuff, but that's nice. What am I doing for the summer? Going around California later in the summer and working for the most of it. How long have I been rail fanning? Technically since 2020, but I've only been really consistently rail fanning since April 1st, 2023. Do I prefer PHIs or Chargers paint scheme for Surfliner? PHIs, it works better, but I can tell Amtrak didn't really... Caltrans and Amtrak didn't really have... I don't know why I'm over here at the LP. This doesn't have the Surfliner scheme, but Amtrak and Caltrans didn't really have a choice because Siemens doesn't allow complicated designs on the vents on the Chargers, so they basically had to have the paint scheme avoid the vents. So they did the best they could with the Chargers, but yeah, the F-59s definitely work better. 08 or 05? 08. Do I have any advice for rail fanning on the West Coast? Oh my god, we don't depart for ages. Try to what am I saying here? If you're rail fanning on the West Coast, then it would be best for you to take advantage of the beauty the West Coast has and not really go... Like, I get it if you're trying to catch general, like, things, like, just trains in the West Coast, but really take advantage of the beauty the West Coast has. Like, outside of just California, like, all across from like, Seattle at the top to San Diego at the bottom, there's beauty all the way down. So please don't just spend all your time at, like, Fullerton or Carlsbad or something. Really take advantage of how beautiful this section is. Even though it has been kind of driven to hell, really take advantage of it. My attribute, wow. God, I cannot speak. My outro music slaps. Thanks. What's the worst train name? I don't know. If you gave me a list of them, I could probably figure it out, though. Oh, Gold Runner. There we go. Yeah, Gold Runner sucks. Why did the Venture Cab Cars got K5CAs? On Go, they do. Or actually, no, wait. On Go, they have, like, some weird, like, Go. Yes, Go has Ventures, everyone. No, I meant Via. On Via, they do. But they have, like, some... It's not exactly a K5CA. It still sounds horrible, but it's, like, some new kind of weird, different horn thing. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it to you, but... Oh, well, we're stopped. Change the stream title. I think I can do that. If I go out of the tab to do it on my computer, then it's gonna pause time, and I can't really do that. So let's see if I can change the stream from here. Closing chat. I cannot see what anyone's saying right now. Okay, no, I cannot change it while I'm here. The voice lines. Oh, you were one of the people who did that? I forget who you are, but I'll make sure I send over the lines for you. Anyway, time to catch up on chat. If I could railfan Southern United States, would I? Yes, and I want to. What's my favorite freight locomotive? I don't know. Oh, that's who you are. Oh, I can do it right now, actually. Hold on a second. Give me like a hot second while we're sitting here at San Clemente. I think we're about to depart. So, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Oh, I did send you the stuff. Basically, in that info/key notes document, you'll see some links in there to all the scripts. That's where you need to go. And if you click on those scripts, I take it I gave you your character. If not, then I'll give you it later on. But yeah, you could just look in there and it'll be good. Anyway, track 785, highball. Go. Go. Thank you. Hi. What I think of the boxes at San Clemente. The boxes? What boxes? Did a UPS driver lose control and jump them all in San Clemente? Or something? Do I want to railfan the East Coast? Yes, I want to railfan the East Coast. Are there any trains in Europe I want to see? Yes, definitely. Will I ever see them? At some point, yeah. That was a horrible crossing sequence. What's the longest station name I've ever seen? I've definitely seen some. I don't know. Notice me, senpai. You are noticed. Senpai has noticed you. Which metal box is the best? The one with wheels. No, I don't know. Had to be a category. New 6900 or old 6965. New 6900. 6965 is quite literally Dollar Tree 6900. Like, it's 6900 but from like the 99-cent store. I'm aware I'm botching these crossing horn sequences, but like they're pedestrian crossings. You're not even supposed to blow for them in real life, so who cares? This is a game. Which train stations on Surfliner have I not gone to yet? Let's see. I have not been to Glendale. I've not been to... Crap. I've been to San Diego, Old Town, Solana, Oceanside, San Clemente, San Juan, Irvine, Santa Ana. I've not been to Anaheim. I've not been to Glendale. I've not been to Burbank Downtown. I've not been to Burbank Bob Hope. I've not been to Northridge. I've not been to Oxnard. I've not been to Camarillo. I've not been to Lompoc. I've not been to Guadalupe, and I've not been to Pismo Beach. I've been near Pismo Beach, but I've not been at Pismo Beach. Faster. And yeah, so Pismo Beach, Guadalupe, Lompoc, Oxnard, Camarillo, Northridge, Burbank, Bob Hope, and Downtown, Glendale, and Anaheim. Those are the Surfliner stations I've not been to. Oh, yes, thank you for reminding me. I'm going to turn off the bell. Off. Thank you. No! Off. Thank you. I should rough on Grover Beach. I do want to rough on Grover Beach. What's my opinion on 8306? It's good. I really want to get it. Every time I go onto San Joaquin's or Capital Corridor territory, I seem to never be able to catch it, along with 2123 and 2124. But it'll happen eventually. I really hope. I've heard that 2105 is at the Southern California Railroad Museum. Yes, and I chased it a bit. What if Gold Runner is canceled and they kept the San Joaquin name? That'd be nice. Probably not going to happen, though. Do I know about the Monterey branch? Yes. I don't know too much about it, but I know of its existence. Or its former existence. I miss Amtrak trains passing by Oldtown. I know. They need to bring that back. They need to bring back limited stop services. Do I ever watch garbage trucks? No, but they do in fact pass by my house. Always whenever I'm about to ride to school, which is glorious to ride behind a garbage truck in a bike. Oh crap, wait, whoa. We are... I forgot about this part. Oh no, wait. Dino, save me. Dino, save me. Save me, dinos. Thank you, dinos. When he did a big whoopsie daisies, put the brakes into full and dinos into full and pray for the best. Are the W brakes just when you apply horn or when you see the crossings? The W/X signs, those are for crossing horn sequences. That's when you're supposed to start, or just to tell you to start. If they have a QZ at the bottom of them, then that means you don't blow the horn, but they're there just in case the QZ, the quiet zone's been suspended, and they want you to blow the horn. Have I ever been to the Northeast Corridor? No, I've been near it, though, and I want to railfan it. Will I visit the convention center once it opens for commuter service? Yes, definitely. Doppler. Anyway. Would I railfan would I railfan the other Metrolink lines like San Bernardino or Antelope Valley? I have railfanned the Antelope Valley line for a day. I have not railfanned the San Bernardino line. I've railfanned the Ventura County line, the Antelope Valley line, the OC line, OBS, the AV line, the IEOC, and Arrow. That's it. I know it said QZ, but I'm blowing the horn anyways because this is a game and no one's going to stop me. It's better, 8302 or 9302? 9302. I don't care who the hell you talk. I don't care what the hell you say. Those venture cab cars are hot. They are. They are like I know I always talk about how I like Charger horns, but like those venture cab car horns, like Charger horns, it's obvious that they're like really like, I don't know what the word is, but like I want to say choked, but they're not choked. They have like a punchiness to them that most people don't really like. But the venture cab car horns, something about them. Siemens just like it's like their horns are just allowed to blow freely, and it sounds so like full and nice. Have I gone to Star Wars horn show? Yes, I have. I used to know a guy who was on Coaster, and now he's all the way in New Mexico, but that was his key thing. He'd always do Darth Vader. In fact, the funny thing is, he was like, over here in Southern California, like, people, there have been a very select few Darth Vader horn shows before, but like, that guy, he was the first guy to actually start consistently doing them. Now they happen all the time. In fact, some Amtrak engineers have even taken a few like little turns on them, like. Something like that. Alright, we can start slowing down now. I'm going to take 4 different trains to New York. What I want to do then in the future. Yeah, definitely. I'd love to take a bunch of trains. Fortunately, I can't because it's expensive as hell. Because Amtrak doesn't know. Wow, I forgot the station was on a grade. My God. Woo! Okay, San Juan. Having fun with that 1.5% grade over there? Jeez. Yes, I'm blowing the horn for this crossing. Because I just wanna. What are like 9,300 cab cars on the surf line? Yep, but God knows Caltrains ain't gonna do that now. They gave up on Siemens. And now we're just gonna wait for their next failure. The next big failure Caltrans digs into to flourish, or not really flourish. Okay. And with that, we're at San Juan. Time to wait another excruciatingly long amount of time to depart. We depart at what, like 36 or something? When do we depart? 36. Okay, usually we get here at like 30. But no. Is there a 9301? Yes, there is a 9301. It just 9302 was ready first. What do I think of train hoppers? They're weird. Metrolink will soon be operated by Alstom. Well, it's like maintenance employees are going to be staffed by Alstom. They used to be, I forget. Oh, wait, no. Right, yeah, no, you are right. It's not just maintenance employees, the whole company. It's going to be, Amtrak was providing employees for it, and Metrolink would provide employees for Amtrak, but now Metrolink's letting Alstom take it up, and that's causing some commotion because a lot of the Amtrak employees are Metrolink employees and vice versa. So it's causing a bunch of commotion now, and we're just gonna have to see what happens in almost less than a month now. So doomsday is coming, guys, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to wait and see what happens. Anyway, Amtrak 785 highball. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Build up the amps. Build up the pressure. There we go. Have I heard of the T1 Trust? I think so. I forget what it is, though. If there's a freight locomotive, I want to see, what would it be? I don't know. I don't really care too much for freight. Whoa. Damn, that was clean. That was clean as hell. Did you hear that? My God, wow, I killed it there. Wait, hold on. I gotta figure out what to do with that. That's really nice. Wait, hold on. Experimenting time. I'm gonna be looking away from chat for a second because I'm about to start cooking hard. God damn it. It's so delayed. Like, I press the button, it goes like that. God, that delay is so bad. Yeah, there we go. It sounds really different on the outside. We haven't done an outside horn show all stream, so you know what? We're going to do that now. That sucked. That was so bad. Let's try that again. It's just simple. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-bum. Should be easy, simple. I've done this 100 times before. God damn it! That delay is devious. I hate that delay. Come on, okay. I gotta lock in. I gotta lock the hell in. This is what you joined the stream for, to see me struggle with horn shows. Okay. Ah! Okay. One more time. I can do it this time. Okay, now I'm just gonna screw around. Okay. Back to driving normally. Whew. What's the most failed logo? HHP8s or SDP40Fs? SDP40Fs. Ooh. M-bells. Do-do-do-do. What's my next stop? Irvine. This is the part of the route where we just kind of sit here and sit in notch 8 and watch the train struggles to get to 90. We're slowing down. God, this ALP sucks. What am I going to be doing in 65 years? I'll be like, what? I'll be like in my 80s by then. I don't know. Same question as asking what the hell is going to be, what's going to be going down in friggin' 2090? Like, I don't know. Something's definitely going to be happening in 2090. 2090-ish. But God knows I don't know what's going to be happening. What do you need to run this game? A Windows computer, not a Mac. That caused so much pain during my young life when I didn't have a Mac, but I really... when I didn't have a Windows computer, but really wanted to play this game for years. How are we still slowing down? Oh my God. ALP. Please. Brother. What are you doing? Turn off the cab light. Look at this thing. Weak. Weak. It is weak. Why on earth am I only going 76 and I'm in notch 8? We are on a 0.8% grade. That is pathetic. Do I need to give it more steroids again? I pumped like all the power into this thing via changing its code, but I think I'm gonna need to recode it more because this thing is struggling up grades like no one's business. How far till Irvine? Oh my God. Hold on. So I have a story now that we're approaching Irvine. I have a fun little story. I have a friend, okay? She pronounces Irvine as Irvine. I've heard no one say that before. Like, I've heard some pronunciations in my time. I've heard like Mario. I've heard like again, I've heard like Escondido. I've never heard Irvine. Never before. I don't know where the hell she got that from, but I guess it's called Irvine now. The land of ears. Have I ever railfanned the SDNIV? Oh, the SDNIV, I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's like the hardest railroad in San Diego's railfan because it runs in all the sketchiest places at all the sketchiest times. It's like freaking like the orange line at like 3 a.m. Like no one in their right mind is going to be railfanning the orange line at 3 a.m. That is how you die. That is how you die. You've never heard anyone pronounce it Okta? Listen. Shush. I like to pronounce it as Okta because I like Okta, not Okta. Okta's weird. Okta. Have I ever railfan? Oh, that's the same question. Basically, no. And if I do, then that means I have a lot of trust in my self-defense abilities. Holy crap, those brakes are strong. Jeez, I just put it on a bit. Why are you slowing down like that? Can I rail fence 765 on the 9th of June or Coast Starlight on the 9th? What am I even going to be doing on the 9th? Oh, yeah, the 9th is going to be the day that the tracks on San Clemente reopen. I think that day I'm going to be trying to go to Magic Mountain. That'll be cool. Maybe I'll see your thing. Thoughts on the 90 hunt? Woo! Okay. Thoughts on the 9700 cab cars, P42Cs. They're cool. I just think that I wish they would have done that earlier, because I don't care how much you want to say the charges are unreliable. Amtrak has had for years a bunch of P40s and P42s just sitting in Beech Grove doing quite literally nothing. So I feel like they have some good bodies there that they could use, but I don't know. I don't convert cabbages, so I don't know. Thoughts on the GG1? It's cool, but I think it looks really weird. We're not about to overshoot Irvine. We're not about to overshoot Irvine. This is not about to happen. This is not about to happen. We're not doing this. Not today. Please, please. No, 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 not, no, 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 nuh-uh, no, no, stop, stop. Thank you. God. Overshooting Irvine is like a disgrace. Oh my God. Whoa. Pinpoint precision right there. Look at that. Look at that. That is clean, smooth as butter right there. Look at that. Damn near perfect. Perfectly lined up on the platform. That's what you like to see. When will the San Luis Obispo to Los Angeles route come? Oh my God. Woo! That's another thing I have. I've been wooing so much this stream. I'm realizing so many things, okay? The LA to slow route, that's something I really need to work on. But I've had so much stuff going on that I haven't had any time to. I really want to assemble a team, but the issue is, like, I'm pretty much the only one who can... I have to make the track and then I can send it off. And it has to have this whole, like, thing that you really have to dedicate, like, your, like, so much time to, and I don't have that time. I would love to get it done. I just don't know when it's going to happen. $21.12, possible engine cooling failure. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, God. What's on phase 6? I think phase 6 is meh. It's not the best, not the worst, but you know for a fact in like 10 years, everyone's going to be like, oh my God, it's a phase 6 charger. Whoa, because like they're long distance locomotives, right? So they are going to be, they drop like flies. That's why Amtrak's getting 125 of them, okay? It's not because they need all 125. It's because they know they're going to lose like 20 of those. It's going to be, in reality, they're only getting 105, and the extra 20 are just because you know that, like, a good few of them are going to explode or break or crash into something or something else along those lines. You gotta prepare for bad apples, and you gotta prepare for locomotives smashing into trucks. So, yeah, but I bet you in 10 years, there's only going to be, like, 5 or so phase 6s left compared to the other 120 phase 7s, and everyone's gonna be like, oh my God, 307, a phase 5 charger, I gotta go out the tracks, I didn't see it. Like how people treat like H1s and BN units and Santa Fe units now. EXO got Siemens Ventures. EXO got Siemens what? I've not known about this. Did they? Google time. EXO Siemens Ventures. Huh. You may be thinking of VIA or Ontario Northland because they did not get Ventures. They did get CRRC cars, right? That's who made them. CRRC, right? Right? I forget. I'm looking at their new bi-level cars. They look really weird, but no, they did not get Ventures. I'm glad I did not miss that big of information. Anyway, what happened to my Discord server? Lo and behold, managing a server of 400 rail fans who all want to kill each other and you every single like every single day gets pretty stressful at after a good amount of time. So I disowned it. Pretty harsh wording, but that's what I did, and I left. I still have the links up because I'm not gonna try and kill the place. People still use it, but I keep the links up, and I've not bothered to change them. So no, it's not my Discord server, and no, I'm not in there anymore. But it's still up. It's still being managed. And if you want Amtrak reports and Surfliner sets, etc., well, the Surfliner sets have barely been updated at all within the past month. But if you want updates on those kinds of things, then go for it. Join it. I won't be there, but some other people will. Time till we highball Irvine. F1 54, about a minute. You disowned your child? Yes, I did. Anyway. One day someone will feel 2025 nostalgia. I already feel nostalgia for 2024, guys. It's bad. Whenever I listen to the old 5008 show intro, oh my god, I get taken back like that scene in Ratatouille to a better time. A better time known as 2024. A YouTuber called Gaming Railfinder said EXO got Siemens Ventures. He did. Perhaps he was saying they may get Siemens Ventures. Though they're a commuter rail service, so I don't know why the hell they'd get Siemens Ventures. The hell? I don't know where the hell he got that from. I don't know. Maybe one day we'll hear about EXO getting Siemens Ventures. I don't know. I saw the new video pop up. I didn't watch it though, so who knows? We'll see. Wait and see. Does 2124 and 2123 have the K5 LAM? Yes, they do have K5 LAMs, and I really want to see them, but I've still yet to see them. What if 04 got an Acela hybrid? It would shoot up in everyone's rankings, mine included. Anyway, Amtrak 69 out of 4, clear CP. Tunkum? I don't know. Highball. Okay. This delay is diabolical. You cannot do jiggy horn shows in this thing, man. You can't. Yeah, Ventures aren't designed for commuter ops. They're designed for intercity because, you know, if like Coaster got Ventures, like the universe would just break. So we can't do that. Also because Ventures are not that high capacity and would do horribly in commuter operations. Hi. What a rail fan, Oceanside or Carlsbad? Carlsbad, but Carlsbad fell off hard. Carlsbad fell off hard. Like, first they removed the pedestrian crossing, which sure, I get it. Then they added a fence, which sure, I get it. But now, like, all the cool engineers don't do anything cool, don't do anything nearly as cool anymore. The horn is less, speed is less for some reason. Like, just everything's just Carlsbad peak Carlsbad Village was 2022, 2023. Like, that was the time frame where Carlsbad Village rail fanning was at its greatest, in my opinion. It definitely peaked before that, but that was the peak I was actually there for. That was the best, and ever since then, it's been a downhill spiral. Totally not because of me, but shush. Not saying I, like, vandalized the station or anything. I mean, I just, like, way oversaturated it, and now everyone's going there. I mean, like, people already oversaturated it, but I just made it worse. I'm not going to try and hide that fact. What's my #1 train simulator? This or Train Sim World. Even though sometimes Train Simulator makes me want to rip my hair out. What? I say that when I touch my head that now has no more hair on it because I cut it, but when I rip my non-existent hair out. 2010 was peak Carlsbad. Yeah, just I mean that Carlsbad I was there for. Like 2010's Carlsbad, I was quite literally barely able to. Well, I don't know. I don't know my time frame of childhood, but all I know is 2010 Carlsbad. I was not able to be there for. I saw 2012 Carlsbad. My mom took no videos of it, so I don't know what it was like. But all I remember is I enjoyed my time there. Why are we running without PTC? Because I press Shift P and it doesn't work. I'm pressing Shift P, it's not turned it on. I would run with PTC, I really would, but I just can't. 03 or 06? 03. Do I like the Coast Starlight? Yes. Reinstall it. Yeah, I should probably reinstall it. I'll do that once I'm done with the stream. June 2nd, Capital Corridor service increases to 14 round trips. Hey, nice. Ah! That's not even a horn sound. Whatever. Oh my god, Tustin. I'll take it. That was jiggy. That's the most jiggy horn show we're gonna get all stream. What's the least used coaster station? Solana Beach, apparently. I thought it'd be Poinsettia, but it turns out Solana Beach, barely anyone goes there. Believe it or not, Sorrento is the third. I think it's like the top are like Santa Fe Depot, Old Town, Sorrento, and Oceanside. Solana Beach is the least used. I think Poinsettia, Encinitas, and Carlsbad are like in the middle. I heard somewhere that there's like a small rumor. Don't take this with any fact, but there's a small rumor that Coaster or NCTD is thinking of making Poinsettia a like limited stop station along with a few others, probably Solana too. What the hell? Did I turn the throttle? I did. Oh my god. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, Solana Beach is the least used coaster station, and they're probably just going to start skipping it for most trains in the future. Or do I accidentally go into suppression while braking? Probably. I remember hearing somewhere a saying is, a good engineer never goes into suppression. That I've been trying to enforce that by being good with my braking, so I don't kill the cab car, but yeah. Triple crossings. Why is Solana Beach an Amtrak station if it's the least used? Because people use it for Amtrak, but just Coaster, it's because like Solana Beach is like a leisure station really, and if you're gonna use it, you're most likely going somewhere a lot bigger and a lot farther away, so you really no point to be using it. I said that horribly, but I think you get what I mean. I botched that crossing sequence, but whatever. What's the best rail fending spot in NorCal? I wouldn't know because I don't rail fend NorCal too much, but my current favorite is Martinez or El Viso. Good shots and just in general good atmosphere. Okay. Ha, ha, ha. We're not overshooting Santa Ana. We're not no, stop. Thank you. Solana Beach is useful if you're in a northern suburbs. If it's skipped, it would mean a drive to Oceanside or downtown. Yeah, good point. Probably why NCT hasn't done it yet. Does Surfliner go out of state? No. That would be the long distance services that do that. Roseville is the best spot, or Sacramento, where the Martinez sub crosses the Sacramento sub. What the hell is this? It's a brush. What's the logo on the back? Charger. This is you're deceiving. Your eyes are deceiving you. This is a charger. If you're seeing an ALP45, then you should like and subscribe. But yeah, that's my phony charger. Because I haven't finished the charger in one for a hot minute, so that's what we have to settle with. Amtrak 785 highball. I don't know why I felt like just going absolutely insane on that sequence, but you know what? Who cares? It's a game. Never moved the iron Siemens charger. Siemens charger? I get what you mean, but... Hi. I'm just going insane on sequences now. Just don't mind me. Off. Thank you. Why not use the mechanical bells? Because that's not what they use in real life. If only. If only. What's the speed? Oh my god! Crap. Ah. God, I need PTC, man. I can't live without PTC. It's an addiction. I need it. My bell's on. Yeah, it is. Off. God, I have to press it like twice. Can I see the charger again? Sure thing. Wa-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. What do I think of the Los Nietos Railroad Crossing grade separation plans? Any grade separation? What? What? Engine? Engine. Engine. Please. Thank you. What the hell? Any grade separation is good. As much as rail fans will like to scream and cry about grade separations, it's for safety in the end, and it's necessary. The ALP can run on electricity. It's dual mode. It does both, basically. Is this TSC Classic? Yes, this is TSC Classic. Oh my god, Anaheim. Yes, we did just pass the Olive subdivision. What game am I playing? Train Simulator Classic. It's on Steam, only for Windows computers, and can only be played on computer. I think it can be played on console, I forget what console, wow, console, but something. Siemens SC44 or LC42? LC42 because it's more reliable, but the channel icon is an SC44, so I'll always give it something. What if an LC42 became LC44? I guarantee you that'd make it way more unreliable, but that's just me. I'll say this much. There's probably a reason why there's not been a single other 4,400 horsepower Charger model since the SC44, and why they've all been 40 or 42. I feel like that says something. We're still on time. We're still on time. And I've been, like, really not been doing a good job. These schedules are crappy. Are we on the platform? No, we're not on the platform. No, 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 no. Thank you. God, this engine is the most delayed thing ever. Takes quite literally like 500 years for it to build up. I know it's not. I know it's not like supposed to be exact, but come on, it cannot be that delayed. Probably is, and I'm just not dealing with it. Need to take some copium, as they say in the biz. Bell, thank you. It's 2017. The first charge to be retired. It would have been. Well, actually, no. The first charge to be retired was 1402 because it died, but like literally it crashed, and in like 2017. But 2117. It turns out they actually did get the funding to replace it. Oddly enough, that was confirmed right after my video dropped. Thanks, Amtrak. But it yeah, no. Turns out it probably is coming back at some point. I don't know when that is. Probably not going to be anytime soon. Probably not going to be for another few years, but they're getting it back, so that's what counts. Go. Thank you. What is the model of a new Caltrain EMUs? The Stadler Kiss. Yeah, Kiss. What will I be doing in 2030? I'll be done with college by then. I will have a career, probably in this, but only time will tell. Oh my god. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm holding down the bell button. That was weird. How many stops till LA? We just got Fullerton and then LA. I don't know the speed limits that well. I really don't. And on second thought, I really don't like the section between Fullerton and LA. And I think I'm going to end the stream at Fullerton after we depart Fullerton. So, I think that's what we're going to do. Just end the stream after we depart Fullerton, because I don't want to deal with that. And I have things to be doing later today, and I'd like to get on with those things. How's the buzz treating me so far? I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it so much, guys. I want my hair to grow back. I need it to grow back. I want it to grow back. Please, please. PTC would be, oh my god. PTC would be screaming at me right now. Set the turn. Hi, La Palma. Ah! What the hell? Why are we diverging? What the hell? Why are we diverging? Why are we diverging? What the hell? We're supposed to diverge at Fullerton Junction. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Your lines are pretty much done. Yay! Thank you. It's time for Fullerton Junction, almost. That's the curve into it, at least. What the? I forgot. It's 55 into Fullerton Junction. Why am I doing this? Why am I going so slow? Speed up, damn it. Can I do a double shave and a haircut? Sure thing. Give you 4. Oh, it is 40. It's 40. It's 40. It's 40. I thought it was 55. Okay. Okay. I have too much trust in my. Well, it goes up to 50 when we're diverging, but it's 45 when we're going. Okay. Sense. Whatever. Get a low tipper fade. Oh God, no. Just to amuse myself. All right, now we wait a minute, and then we're out of here. Literally and figuratively. Actually, no, it's literally in all sense of the word. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Not from there. Here we go. Oh my God, the moon. The moon. Opinion on Sunrail. I take it that's the really weird cross between an MP36 and something else other than that. It looks weird, but yeah. Can I make railroad crossing videos? Maybe. Anyway, here we go. Amtrak 785 highball. We going? We're going. Go. Thank you. Yay! And there's the stream. What song is that? I made it up. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. It was a pretty fun time. It was a while since we did a stream. I'll probably do more as the summer kicks in. No guarantees though. And yeah, be on the lookout for that new series. Please stay tuned for it. It's gonna be one hell of a thing. It's gonna be really cool. And yeah, that's about it. So enjoy the rest of your day. I will too, hopefully. And yeah, that's it. Goodbye.